Hello, and welcome to our presentation. This is our recommended public relations campaign for the Washington State University Study Abroad program. This campaign was built by Ashley Delegati, Elizabeth Nelson, and me, Amy White. The problem that we are addressing is that students are not convinced the study abroad program is a feasible program for them to participate in. Also, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the study abroad program has been canceled for fall semester, and we need to bring awareness that the study abroad program is scheduled to continue for spring semester. The current state of the study abroad program is that all fall semester programs have been moved to a virtual format due to the pandemic, but the spring semester study abroad options have yet to be announced. We did a SWOT analysis on the program and found the strengths to be cost and convenience. The cost for the study abroad program is comparable to the same living costs that students have on campus. And most of the planning for the study abroad program is done already, so the students can easily just get into it. Also, there's a variety of programs available with different time lengths, which gives students more options. The weakness that we found in the study abroad program is that the time commitment is hard for most students to make. And also that there is no guarantee that you'll enjoy your experience based off of each person's individual personality. The opportunity that we found in the study abroad program is that there is not much advertising done to it already, other than a small pamphlet, so that leaves us a lot of room to do our campaign. The threats for the study abroad program is COVID-19 makes it hard to plan ahead of time, and study abroad programs need a lot of academic planning to make it happen. Also, that people may not feel safe traveling during these times. Next, Elizabeth will be discussing our campaign components further.
Let's start off with the campaign. So our goal is to encourage students to take advantage of the study abroad program and all of the opportunities that entails. And so the service that we're going to be talking about during our campaign is the WSU Study Abroad program, which is actually underneath the Office of International Programs at WSU. Our target audience is going to be students who have a little bit of involvement with other clubs, usually global-based clubs like language clubs or Model UN. But we also want to reach out to other students who may have thought that the program could be out of reach for them, whether that be because of concerns about costs or other things. We want to inform them through our materials as well as other things like our emails that the program isn't out of reach, whether it be cost or time commitment, that all students can participate. So our themes and objectives for our campaign, we want to empower the reader. And one of the ways that we're doing this is through the images that we chose for our digital and creative concepts. We wanted to choose images that show students enjoying their time abroad and representing being a Coug, which is really important to the campaign message. So our main objective is to get students to register for the study abroad program, as well as to get them to register for Global Cougs 101 online. This goes in line with our global campaign message, which is #GoBeyond, which I'll talk about in the next slide, which essentially means that all Cougs can have the opportunity to study not just at WSU or the satellite campuses, but at an international location. So for engagement, our campaign is going to run during the registration time, and this is really important and critical specifically for the study abroad program so that students can plan out how their semester or their year is going to go, which is really important because students often have really set goals for when they want to graduate. And we want to make sure that the study abroad program doesn't hinder that, but goes perfectly in line with their graduation goal and doesn't leave them feeling like they're behind. So that's really important to have it be during that timeline. And like I mentioned before, the hashtag that we're using and kind of our messaging is going to be Go Beyond, #GoBeyond. So students are going to use that when they want to interact with other students who are enjoying the program, whether that be on Instagram or Facebook. And we're also going to promote that on the Instagram and Facebook and emails that are going out to students, using that in the imaging, on the pamphlet, as well as in the descriptions of photos. That way everything stays consistent and they know when they see #GoBeyond that it's a message from the Study Abroad program. So we want to make sure that our audience is able to connect with us and see the information that we're putting out. So we're going to put out information on a bunch of different social media platforms as well as through email, all with the message #GoBeyond, with consistent themes as far as images and fonts and colors. And to talk about the next couple of concepts and slides is going to be Ashley.
We stay really consistent with our campaign and especially with our creative concepts. The sticker is a perfect element because it helps us engage with our targeted audience. Our targeted audience has the intent to put this on their laptops, their water bottles, whatever kind of thing that they want to put it on, and that's how it will spread awareness around campus. The flyer is another thing that we'll use for events and such like that. And I just wanted to point out that we stay consistent with the fonts and the colors and overall theme and brand of WSU. Our colors that we use, the crimson is the 981E32, and the gray is 5E6A71. And the fonts that we used for this is the ITC Stone Stands 2. And again, this is staying consistent with WSU's brand. These are some of our more creative concepts too, and what I really like about these is the imagery used, because I believe in the imagery sparks interest in the audience, and I think both of these have that ability. The pamphlet has a lot of information, including contact information to the Global Learning Development Center, and that is really important because we want people to contact the correct people, as well as the back of it having costs and such like that. And I think that having costs is important because that is the thing that stands in the way of many people studying abroad. And I think it's the first question people ask is how expensive is studying abroad. So we want to get that information out there as fast as possible. And again, this imagery, I think really does spark the interest of many. Our digital concepts include video, Instagram, Facebook posts, and an email. Our video consists of many testimonials of people that really did study abroad at WSU, and I think that's really important. Our Facebook and Instagram posts, we used #GoBeyondWSU, and I think that will start trending after this campaign. And it's also to get information about Global Cougs 101. We also did the email, which actually is going to be sent to all WSU students because we will be sending it to all @wsu.edu emails. And this is a great way to get information out there to everybody in their emails, as well as help people register for Global Cougs 101, which is the first step in studying abroad at WSU. And if that's how we hurry up the process, that's how we do it, because that's what we want people to do, is being registering. What's really great about the email is that one, we use secondary palettes, and two, we incorporated the register button. So all people have to do, all the targeted audience has to do, is just press that button and they will find themselves at the correct resources. Our campaign timeline is 2 weeks, and it consists of a press release, a video, an Instagram post, a few Instagram and Facebook posts, some stories, and the email. And they all are spaced out very well, and all have important call to actions, just including learning about information, learning about costs, learning about contact information, learning about Global Cougs 101, and all the information that they need to get started while studying abroad, as well as how to get in contact with study abroad advisors. The campaign metrics, we will know if our campaign is successful based on the amount of students that register for Global Cougs 101 class, Metrics will be used to measure this in the following. The press release and the video on the website will be tracked through Google Analytics. On the Google Analytics, we will be able to track page visits, bounce rates, new users, acquisitions, and average time on page. I think those are all important concepts to understand when understanding how many people are going onto your content. YouTube will be tracked through YouTube channel insights. We will be tracking views and interactions like shares, and comments. Instagram insights will track interactions with using shares, comments, likes, and also new followers. And the Facebook insights will be tracking the same with Instagram, but what's really important about this is it'll also be showing the impressions that were made on each post. And the email will be tracked through open rates and click-through rates. And the click-through rates is really important through the email because of the register button on the email. We can measure non-digital success through the amount of counseling sessions and visits to the the admissions office in regards to the studying abroad program.